When I was in 6th grade, I started a new school and I enrolled in Chinese class. I was told that we would start using an app called Zoom to communicate with different students around the world. I tested out the app with my friend Nora and we both ended up loving it. We waited many weeks until Zoom was no longer a concentration of the school. Every once in a while, I would think about this. Why didn't we use video chatting in the classroom? Why did we just push those thoughts aside? In a well-rounded classroom, I think that they need multiple perspectives and opinions. In a classroom, let's say you have 15 students and one teacher, meaning you have 16 different perspectives. But imagine having double the perspectives, but your physical class size stays the same. This can be done with the use of video chatting. Now, while what I just said may seem very specific to my own school, it's not. Many schools in the Americas can do this, and many schools still have an opportunity to start doing this. I also know other students in other schools who would like to begin meeting other students and doing different things. I think one of the biggest mistakes is the way we utilize technology. When I was in 7th grade, I took a trip to China with my school. On this trip, I had a homestay family, meaning that our school worked with a local school in Beijing, and for 2 weeks, they opened up our homes to us. I had an amazing time with my homestay family. They taught me new words in Chinese, and I taught them new words in English. Unfortunately, I lost touch with them. To think that I could have been better at Chinese and my homestay family could have been better at English really defeats me. If I had just thought to ask if we could have video chatted or texted or any possible communication method, we would have been able to stay in touch. One of our other biggest mistakes is our headspace around technology. We have thousands of daily interactions on the internet, yet we don't think of the interactions that we're making. We have many apps like Twitter and Instagram and Snapchat, and with those apps, we view our phones as something to use to post photos and our computers to either write essays or to watch Netflix. If you think of the way you use your computers and the way you use your phones on a daily basis, you'll realize the mistakes you're making. And not saying that you always have to you do your homework or study or read, but if you think about the choices you make more, you'll be more conscious of what you're doing and think of other ways to use your technology. In many people's lives, school is the first priority. If school is your first priority, why wouldn't you use your technology or any resources you have to be able to communicate with different students? You should use it. Think of all the fun that you have using technology, and think of all the times that you go and hang out with your friends and you guys post pictures or hang out. If you and your friends start using your interactions and interacting with other students in the world, or talk to different people and do your homework with them or use your phone in different ways, I think that you will definitely have a better view of the technology that we have. Technology can sometimes be seen as a negative thing, but I don't think it always has to be. Video chatting is one of the best ways that you can communicate with others. Talking to people will really benefit you. Communication can just happen in more than one way. Like George Bernard Shaw quote that I like is the single biggest problem in communication is the illusion that it has to take place. Using technology to communicate is one of the easiest things that you can do. Nowadays, pretty much everyone has a phone or a computer or an iPad. The world can connect in many ways, and education is just one of them. Thank you.